Some moments in the NBA aren't just rare, they're straight up impossible. Plays so wild, so one of a kind, they'll never be repeated. We're talking about the kind of highlights that make you pause, rewind, and ask, did that just happen? Like Aaron Gordon defying gravity on Christmas Day with a dunk that shouldn't even be legal. Or Jeremy Sochan rewriting history. Who needs two hands for free throws when one works just fine? But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Ja Morant humiliated the Hornets in the most disrespectful way possible. An NBA scuffle took an unexpected turn, turning into a full-on kiss. And LeBron James? He gave a courtside fan a moment she'll be telling her grandkids about. These aren't just plays, they're one-in-a-million moments. And trust me.
Back, and at the buzzer. Oh! Unbelievable! Oh my God!
You won't believe what's coming next.
Look at this. Look at this. Man, what a night this is. This is so unique.
Now, let's dive in. LeBron kisses a fan. Now, this is something you don't see every day. LeBron James, one of the greatest to ever do it, just gave a courtside fan a moment she'll be telling her grandkids about for years. After driving to the basket, finishing the layup, and drawing the foul, LeBron turned to celebrate. And that's when things got interesting. Right there in the front row, an elderly fan had her phone out, trying to capture the moment, and instead of just giving her a smile or a wave, LeBron took it up a notch, leaning in for a quick kiss on the cheek. Talk about a one-in-a-million NBA moment. The fan's reaction was priceless. Her face lit up with pure joy as the entire arena erupted in cheers. Not everyone would know how to react to a 6'9" sweaty superstar rolling up for an unexpected kiss, but Grandma didn't seem to mind one bit. She was loving it, probably more than some of the highlight plays on the court. Moments like these remind everyone that basketball's more than just a game. It's about the fans, the connections, and the unforgettable experiences that make the sport so special. A fight that turns into a kiss. With the Cleveland Cavaliers on the brink of elimination in Game 5 of the NBA Finals, tensions were high. Every possession mattered. But what no one saw coming was one of the strangest and most hilarious altercations in NBA history. It happened midway through the second quarter. Kyrie Irving, desperate to shift momentum, drove hard along the baseline. His floater didn't fall, and David West came down with the rebound. But Irving wasn't giving up. He battled, fought for positioning, and forced a jump ball. That's when things took a bizarre turn. West, trying to maintain possession, aggressively swung his elbows. Tristan Thompson, never one to back down, rushed in to defend his teammate. The whistles blew. Technical fouls were handed out. But when does ABC roll the replay? The internet went wild. West and Thompson weren't just confronting each other, they were practically forehead to forehead, locked in an awkward, almost romantic-looking standoff. A fierce battle? Sure. But also, a one-in-a-million NBA moment fans will never forget. Aaron Gordon's Christmas Day poster dunk. Some dunks are special. Some dunks make you jump out of your seat. And then there's Aaron Gordon's Christmas Day masterpiece. A dunk so insane, it felt like something out of a video game. December 25, 2022. Denver Nuggets vs. Phoenix Suns. A game packed with highlight plays. But one moment stood above the rest. Literally. Aaron Gordon's no stranger to ridiculous dunks. This guy's been a walking poster since his days at Arizona. We all remember his legendary and somehow unsuccessful dunk contest runs in 2016 and 2020. But this was different. He already had 7 dunks that night, tied for the most in a Christmas Day game. But in overtime, he pulled off something unreal. With Denver up by 1, Gordon exploded in transition, meeting Landry Shamet at the rim. The collision was fierce. The refs initially called it a charge, but after the review, bucket counted. And just like that, Denver's lead grew to 3, sealing a huge win. The dunk wasn't just about the points, it was a statement. A moment so powerful, so game-changing, it sent Ball Arena into a frenzy. A dunk so unreal, it became an instant classic. Enjoyed the content? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Jeremy Sochan's one-handed free throws. Jeremy Sochan just pulled off something you don't see every day, sinking 2 free throws with one hand. And believe it or not, this isn't some random trick shot. It's part of a bold experiment that's working. San Antonio. It's been a tough season for Sochan and the Spurs. Another double-digit loss. This time a 130-118 defeat to the Jazz dropped them to a brutal 4-25 record. But despite the struggles, Socken's given fans something to smile about: his one-handed free throw routine. At first, the Spurs tried using the 6'8" forward as their starting point guard, but that experiment flopped. Now, he's back at forward, with Wembanyama at center and Malaki Branham running point. But his unique free throw style? That's a massive success. With a smooth, almost hypnotic motion, Socken releases the ball with only his right hand, barely touching it with his left. And guess what? Since switching, he's hitting a solid 75.7% from the line, a huge improvement from his rookie season's 45.8%. Even Greg Popovich is impressed. It's unconventional, but it works. In a league where every edge matters, Socken might have just unlocked a game-changing secret. One-handed free throws? 1 in a million. Literally. Charlotte Hornets 30-second blunder. January 4th, 2023. A night that perfectly sums up the Charlotte Hornets' struggles and Ja Morant's confidence. The Memphis Grizzlies were dominating the Hornets, turning the game into a blowout by halftime. By the third quarter, Memphis was just running out the clock. But Ja Morant decided to take it to another level, literally. As the Grizzlies inbounded the ball, Morant let it sit on the floor for a full 20 seconds without a single Hornets player even attempting to touch him. The game clock kept running, but the shot clock? Frozen in time. It was a loophole that's been used before, but never with this much sheer audacity. Morant knew exactly what he was doing. He's pulled this move before, and the Celtics helped popularize it. The rule's simple. Before the last 2 minutes, the game clock runs after made baskets, but the shot clock doesn't start until the ball's touched. Teams use it to save time in late-game situations. But here, Morant was just flexing. Will the NBA step in and change the rule? They adjusted the take fouls to make the game more fluid. This could be next. Until then, expect more players to take advantage of this loophole until the league decides to shut it down. Aaron Gordon's Christmas Day dunk wasn't just another highlight. It was a moment that defined the game, the night, and possibly his career. Some plays are special, but this one? It was a statement. From his dunk contest heartbreaks to this ultimate redemption, Gordon proved he's still one of the most electrifying athletes in the league. His aerial artistry turned a tough, competitive game into an unforgettable spectacle. That dunk wasn't just 2 points. It was a memory etched in NBA history. The crowd's reaction, the sheer force of the slam, and the stunned expressions on the opposing team's faces all added to the moment's legend. It wasn't just about the dunk itself, but everything it represented. Resilience, entertainment, and the essence of basketball at its peak. This was a defining moment in Gordon's career. One that reminded everyone why he's a human highlight reel. Plays like this don't just happen, they cement legacies. Which moment was the craziest? Was it Aaron Gordon's Christmas Day dunk, LeBron's courtside kiss, or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like the video, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more deep dives into the NBA's wildest moments. More content's on the way. Don't miss out. Thanks for watching.